Anyway, we have arrived at Olivine City. Let's go in and explore. Let's check out what we can all do here. First of all, sign. Olivine City, the port closest to foreign lands. That sounds interesting. Oh, hi Megan. What a surprise to find you here. You again? There's no need to panic. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here. Supposedly taking care of a sick Pokémon at the lighthouse. Huh, boo-hoo. Just let sick Pokémon go. Pokémon Go reference. Couldn't resist. A Pokémon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? Who knows? It may make you a bit less weak. Always fun talking to you, Megan. But anyway, no battle apparently, he's just going to leave. Welcome to the Olivine City Pokemon Gym, where the leader is Jasmine. And it seems she is a steel-clad defense girl. Steel. Interesting. New type. Apparently the type for the gym. Next up, we want to get an item from this house over here. However, like we found out at the Moo Moo Farm, I currently need to do some item management because my item inventory is full. So after healing, we're first going to check out the computer. This time around not Bill's PC, but my own. Because I need to ditch a couple of items. The dude in the house is going to give us a new one, so we need to make sure we have some room. And also for other upcoming stuff, of course, so... Don't mind me. Item inventory management. Deposit, of course. Let's go see. X defend. Never going to use, so... Same deal with X attack, of course, but the Miracle Seed I can also ditch. I'm not going to use a grass type as member of my A team, so I don't really need the Miracle Seed. We're going to ditch... Oh, the Quick Claw I can actually equip on one of the Pokemon. It's actually a good item to equip, so... Let's do the Burn Heal. Oh, here's another X item. The Sunstone I'm going to use later, so I can also deposit that for now. And I should make plenty of room for now. Yeah, I should be able to actually get through this chapter without running out of space now. Let's also use the HP up while we're at it. Joffrey. HP is always really easy to see who's the lowest. Oh, and let me check out something. Even though I'm pretty sure the key item pocket is something that cannot run out of space, but might as well, in order to make the menu a little bit easier, also deposit the old rod. And the squirt bottle, of course. We're never going to use that anymore as well, so... Let's make some room here as well. Even though in the key pocket it's not necessary to actually do so. But it is going to make picking items a little bit easier there, because we're going to get a new one right over here. You can recognize this guy probably as another fishing guru. Olivine is on the sea. And if it's on the sea, there are bound to be fish. I fished here for 30 years. Would you like to face the sea and fish? I think you know what time it is. Ah, haha! We have ourselves a new angler. We receive a good rod. Awesome. Fish aren't found in the seas alone. They go wherever there is water. Yeah, including right over here in Olivine City, so... Yeah, you've guessed it, we're going to catch some Pokemon here in Olivine City. There's a lot of new water Pokemon that actually become available because of having the good rod. And therefore having good Pokeballs is also a must. Let's buy 8 Great Balls. We have plenty of cash by now. Despite us sending something to our mom every single battle, but still. That's the whole reason why I said you don't have to worry about that at the beginning of the game. you're going to end up with plenty. Even if you do that. So let's go equip the good rod on our select button for now. Overwriting the bicycle, but we don't need the bicycle on the water, so... As you can see, there's a body of water right here in Olivine City. Which is something we can use in order to catch the first couple of new Pokemon that come available after getting the good rod. The old rod only gives the ability to catch Magikarp. And of course a couple of swarm Pokemon. Quillfish was actually one of them. But now we should be able to find more of them. Of course Magikarp is also still an option, so... No, we immediately get lucky. Here's the first new one. The first of 5 actually here in Olivine City, so... We're going to be here for a while. Let's go. Use Rock Throw. It's a water type, so I should be able to take this. Yeah, perfect. Can even use another one. Yeah. Alright, it's time. Now with these guys you can technically also use the lure ball. Where are you? So might as well. Lure ball is actually a Pokeball that's used whenever you catch Pokemon with your fishing rod. But these work wonders against these guys. Yeah, I wouldn't know where else to use it, so might as well use them up here. And we catch the first of 5 Pokemon here in Olivine. It's an old one, so we're going to skip the Pokédex. Okay, correction, it's actually 6 Pokemon, I see on my notes. But one of them appears at night, so we're going to skip out on that one for now. Alright, Cranny, you're the first one. Let's continue fishing here. There's actually a second one we can find in the main area of Olivine. The other ones are in the harbor area, so I'm going to check that one out later. Come on. Don't make me cut the video. Okay, here's another one. Watch it be another Krabby. Oh, no, finally. Here is the first absolutely new Pokemon we're going to get with our fishing rod. We have a Corsola. Also a female and also level 20. Well, we know how Rock Throw works against these guys, so... A Corsola is probably not going to be different. Looks like to be doing the same amount of damage to the Krabby, so... Use it twice. It's in the red. It's no longer in the red. Yeah, Corsola knows recover. Almost forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. And it's going to use recover again. Okay, this is going to take a while. Oh, I wish I brought Helly with me. Putting this guy to sleep would have worked a little bit better. I'm afraid I'm going to have to do it like this. Great Ball, let's go. Thank you. The first Johto Pokemon we catch with our fishing rod is a Corsola. And Corsola is obviously a Corel Pokemon. In the South Sea Nation, the people live in communities that are built on groups of these Pokemon. I don't think that would be a wise idea, actually. Living on these Pokemon, come on. Eventually they're going to move. Right, since you're another girl, it's going to be really easy. We're going to call you Cora. Alright, that was the final one for now. So, we're going to continue catching Pokemon in the harbor area. For now, we're going to continue exploring. Let's go over here first. No, wait. Yeah, indeed, this is where we need to go. We can actually get ourselves another item here. A move, actually, so... Definitely don't skip out on this. Crossing the sea? Then listen up. There are whirlpools on the way to Cianwood. Your Pokemon must know a special move to get over the whirlpools. Alright, not per se the one I was talking about, but also good information. Ah, your Pokémon sure look like lightweights. They don't have the power to move boulders aside. Here, use this and teach them strength. You'll need Goldenrod's gym badge to use that outside of battles. And there we finally go, hidden machine for strength. Could have used it earlier in the burnt tower. On the sea, the only thing you can count on is your own good self. I'm so proud of my buff bot. What the hell? Let's quickly leave here. But anyway, after getting the Goldenrod gym badge, we were able to use strength, but we didn't really have it yet. But now we do. Next up on the agenda is actually a trait Pokemon. Let's go see which one he wants. Krabby. Okay. And that's actually something that missed on my notes, so first needed to check out what he wanted. Krabby. Let's not forget to actually put it on my notes when I'm done. Well, we know we can actually catch one right over here, so... Oh, dang it! Stupid critical hit! Alright, let's try this again. Let's hope not to get a critical hit this time around. Okay. Great ball, let's go. I'm actually not too sure if you can catch a Voltorb any other place. Because of this trait Pokemon actually appearing here, I never actually put down if Voltorb appears in the wild somewhere. So I'm not sure about that, but I always get Voltorb by trading. Might look that up later, for later areas. Because I cannot say for certain if Voltorb actually appears in the wild in Pokémon Silver. I do know he actually appears as a trait Pokemon, so... Let's go get him out of the PC, because that's obviously where he is right now. The Krabby with that, I mean, not the Voltorb. We don't have him quite yet, so... deposit. Buy Eve. Withdraw. Trait. I always really like giving other trainers Pokemon that I call trait. It definitely emphasizes that the Pokemon they are using has been traded. And remember, you cannot change the name of traded Pokemon, so... Hooray for these guys! Alright, here's your Crab Pokemon. Let's connect the Game Link cable, even though we're not really going to do that. Just in-game. Okay, this trainer's called Tim, apparently. Krabby was sent to Tim. For Treecks' Krabby, Tim sends a Voltorb. Tim bids farewell to Voltorb. There we go. Take good care of Voltorb. So, also taken care of. Is there any more side quests we can do here? Or can we immediately go towards the harbor to catch some more Pokemon? It looks like it, so let's go put the Voltorb in the PC. We've already used an Eric in the previous game, so he's not an option in order to enter one of my teams this time around. But we do want him for the Pokédex. He's called Volty. Interesting. Much better name than Eric, let's be honest. Let's retrieve Eve, because you I do want to use. And time to leave. One last side quest we can do here before we return to the main quest. And that is this area over here. You can see there's a staircase leading down. I'm not too sure why, because this just leads to the harbor. I'm not too sure why it has to be an underground tunnel leading there. But welcome to the harbor area. Let's go talk to the local fisherman here. How many rods do you have? Different rods can catch different Pokemon. Yeah, that we already knew. We don't want you to fall into the sea, so you're not allowed in. Okay, that's a pretty complicated way of saying we're not allowed to go down here yet. Shellder are easy to catch here. They're kind of rare elsewhere. In other words, if you want to catch a Shellder, do it here. And that is indeed one of the Pokemon we're after here, so let's go start fishing in the Olivine harbor. And find ourselves... indeed, a Shellder. Indeed, easy to catch. First one we get immediately. Okay, I need to stop using rock types against these water types, in all honesty. But hey, we know Rock Throw actually works as a perfect move to weaken these guys. And as long as you're not using water attacks, then I don't mind. Okay, this is also perfect. And Supersonic is not really working out for him. Well, better that than him using a water type move. I will be using a Great Ball if you don't mind. I'm going to be using 2 Great Balls, it looks like. Okay, this one should be good enough. You are weakened after all. Yeah, there we go. Shellder was caught. And Shellder's a Pokemon we already know. However, this one is a girl, so we're going to be giving it a new name. Unlike Sheldon last time, I think we're going to go for Cloyster this time around, and therefore call you Chloe. Pretty predictable. I know. But like I said, there's actually more Pokemon here. Shellder was definitely not the only one. There's 2 more Pokemon on the agenda. Technically 3, but one of them is nighttime only, so not an option now. Yeah, here's the second one. We have another Johto Pokemon. Gen 2 Pokemon Chinchou also appears in the water here. And it's interesting how everything we pull from the water is actually level 20 female. But I think I've actually had enough of rock type facing a water type, so let's go do this a little bit smarter now. I don't want Joffrey to actually fall here. Oh ho! Be careful for critical hits! But he survived, so apparently I'm allowed to continue. Immediately in perfect position to use a Great Ball already. Let's go! And this should be good enough. Yeah, indeed. Chinchou was caught. And this one we're going to cover because this is an entirely new Pokemon. The Angler Pokemon Chinchou. On the dark ocean floor. Its only means of communication is its constantly flashing lights. Not fair. An actual anglerfish only has 1. This guy has 2. As if he is the headlights of a car. Alright, a Lantern is the final evolution of this guy, so... My name for you is going to be Lara. And that was the next one. That leaves only one more. So let's cast our rod one last time into the waters here. Alright, and there you are. Even though technically a Pokemon that appears in a lot of places in this game, Tentacool can also be found here, so might as well catch it here. Tentacool, also level 20 female. Apparently everything swimming in the waters here is a level 20 female. Even all of the Pokemon I found in between. Because I'm pretty sure I did cut out a couple of useless encounters. Because of being repeat Pokemon. But even those were all level 20 females. Interesting. And also interesting how you actually also barely survived my attack. Therefore, time for a Great Ball. For the perfect finish. For catching new Pokemon with our good rod. Apparently we need one more. Critical hit. And it still did nothing. We'll only have 3 more balls, so this better not take too long. Yeah, there we are. Also a Pokemon we know from the A-team of Pokemon Stadium back in the day. And therefore can already give away this Pokemon is not going to be used this time around. Trent as a boy. However, Tracy as a girl. And that would be all.